What's up guys, it's Jeremy from the Marathon Experience and today it's day 30 of the 100 days RunStreak challenge and I would like to talk about the very specific art of cheat meal. Let's go! Quite incredible to think that it's been a month now that I've been running a 10K every single day, and to celebrate that tomorrow I'm gonna have the delicious chance to to eat a big fat cheat meal. I wanted to come back on this and kind of explain what is the rationale behind doing a cheat meal, why are we doing it, how we could do it better, what can we do in order to make it less worse, etc. But first, there are two small concepts or just things that we have to explain. One thing is the glycogen. You might have seen glycogen a lot in some articles about running, etc. It's basically the energy stored into your muscle that you use when you run or when you just use a muscle. And if you're doing a challenge like me, running every day or maybe training in the gym every day or just doing a repetitive activity, and at the same time you're trying to lose weight, you're probably trying to lower the amount of calorie, most likely lower your consumption of carbs, which are the main component to create glycogen. So if you're doing that, most likely your reserve of glycogen are going kind of lower, which is okay. You can still live with that, there's no problem with that. But at some point you might need to basically refill those glycogen resources. So that was the first concept, glycogen. Second concept is what's called leptin. I'm not sure if it's pronounced leptin or leptine. In French it's leptin, so I'm gonna go with leptin now, but maybe you can correct me in the comment if I've said the wrong pronunciation. Leptin is basically an hormone that is created by your body. That's what gives you the feeling of appetite. If you have a low leptin, you're basically gonna be craving for food. If you have a high amount of leptin, you're basically gonna feel full and you don't wanna eat anymore. So when you're doing a diet, obviously leptin is gonna go pretty low. That's why you start craving for some things, and therefore the good hack for your diet could be to find those little things, little hack, to be able to increase your level of leptin in order to feel your appetite satisfied and stop craving for more food. And lucky us, cheat meal can help you with both glycogen and leptin. Most of all, I want to say, even if you don't want to think about glycogen, leptin or any of those stuff, cheat meal could be really good even if you only take the psychological effects. I mean, you're doing a diet, you're trying to look at everything you're eating. I'm not a fan of counting calories, but maybe that's what you're doing. But anyway, you're being strict, you're trying to find a way to lower your amount of calories and basically start losing weight, etc. And that is taking its toll. At some point it could be frustrating to always say, no, I don't want to eat that, or no, I don't want to eat this, or I'm not only going to eat half of this. So I think for the psychological effect, it could be really good to just let go and say, okay, for this meal, I would just eat whatever I want. That's probably the main benefit of cheat meal. Just take the brain out, stop thinking, just eat what you want, and that's it. Don't forget to put the brain back after that, because that's probably the worst thing after a cheat meal. If you make a cheat meal become a cheat day, which become a cheat weekend, which become a cheat week, that's the problem then. And you're probably gonna end up even further away from the point you start. But now, if we look specifically at how could you make the cheat meal work for your diet, the answer, and that's what a lot of studies have proven, is that you should try to aim at carbs more than you should aim at fat. Basically, carbs are mostly responsible for increasing the glycogen in your muscle, so refilling your muscle so you can have a better performance on the next day. And also, carbs have been proven to be increasing your leptin more than fats have. So basically, if you have a choice between a big burger that's going to be obviously very fat, you're going to have some carbs in it, obviously, because there is the bread and stuff, but it's mostly going to be fat versus, I don't know, something like ice cream. I'm not sure if ice cream has a lot of fat actually, but if you have the choice between this and maybe like candy or like cereals or stuff that are very, very high in terms of carbs, you should try to aim at carbs mostly. Again, because this is going to be refilling your muscle, increasing your performances on the next days, and decreasing your appetite basically. So it's going to make you feel more like satisfied with what you're eating and not craving for more food even after your cheat meal. But again, those are only tips in order to make your cheat meal slightly more efficient. If you consider your cheat meal just as a relaxing day, then by any means just eat what you want, even if it's fat, that's fine. And then after this cheat meal, just re-enter your diet, keep being vigilant about what you eat, and you'll be alright. Last but not least, I think we should probably get rid of the word cheat meal. I'm using it, to be fair, I think way too often, even in my daily life, but I think cheat could have too much of a negative effect. Those kind of days are actually used for, it's more like a refill day or a carb refill or relaxing meal, or I'm not sure how to call it exactly, but I think saying a cheat meal could be a little misleading about what it is. It's not cheating to just eat once a little out of your diet. It's not a cheat meal to go with some friend at the restaurants and eat a burger once. It's not a cheat meal to just go with a friend, have sushi. You know, like, don't be too hard on yourself, and calling them cheat meal, I don't know, it feels like you're cheating, which is not something anyone wants to do. So I think I would rather call it something else. That's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Now let's move on to the RunStreak update of the day. As I said in the beginning of the video, today is day 30. We ran with Margot in about 1 hour and 5 minutes. Everything went well, and honestly the legs are feeling really good. Even better knowing that tomorrow is cheat meal day and they're gonna be full of glycogen like ever. And also on the weight side, this morning my weight was at 79.9, so I finally broke through the 80 kilograms milestone. In case you're joining the channel right now, I'm actually in a 100 days RunStreak challenge where I run a 10K every single day. I've been doing so for the first 30 days, and I've decided now to add on a new step of this challenge. So from day 31 to 61, I'm not going to be implementing what is called the one-man punch challenge, which funny enough actually includes a 10K. So I'm going to keep on doing this 10K every day. I'm just going to be adding some extra that are included in this one-man punch challenge. I'll make an entire video to explain exactly what I'm doing. That'll be either tomorrow or maybe the next day, depending on something that is happening tomorrow that is super exciting, I must say. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video. By the way, I'm uploading a video every single day, so go ahead and hit subscribe, hit the notification button so you can be part of the journey, and I'll see you tomorrow.